You're watching CKWS News at Noon.
Good to see you on this Monday afternoon. Thanks for joining us. We were at 7 degrees for some parts of the region this morning. Temperatures dropping throughout the afternoon. Will hit 4 degrees and then drop to -2 overnight. So expect a somewhat chilly morning and a chilly daytime high. I'll get to that in just a second. As far as our futurecast images are concerned, yeah, some flurry activity to the north, mostly because of these streamers, this lake effect snow coming in off of Georgian Bay. And if our region sees any flurry activity, it'll be light, not a whole lot in terms of accumulation, and we could see some rain mixed in with that snow. +4 the expected high for Belleville today. You could see a rain-snow mix. -1 tomorrow is as good as we'll get. But some sunny periods, and then Wednesday, some flurry activity climbing to +1. Shouldn't stick around, though, because Thursday and Friday, temperatures move to above average. I'll get to that in just a moment. Brockville, 4 degrees today. A light rain in the morning you had, and still could see some very light flurry activity. -2 tomorrow, mostly cloudy. 0 on Wednesday, a rain-snow mix. For Smiths Falls, 4 degrees today, -3 tomorrow, mostly cloudy. 0 on Wednesday with a rain-snow mix. Now for Kingston, we'll get to 4 degrees in the afternoon today. Temperatures were falling as they were much higher this morning. Could see a bit of a rain-snow mix, maybe some ice pellets or freezing rain thrown in there. -1 tomorrow, though. We do have some sunny periods. +2 on Wednesday with 1 to 2 centimeters of a rain-snow mix. Sun returns on Thursday. Thursday's looking pretty good. Look at that, a high of 6 degrees. 3 degrees above average for this time of year, and still above average for Friday, topping out at 5 degrees with the chance of a light rain.
Weather is brought to you by your locally owned Midas in Belleville, Brockville, and Kingston. For brakes, tires, oil, everything. Midas will keep you safe and on the road in all weather conditions.
Yes, cool conditions, and wind is making it feel a whole lot colder than it actually is. Wind chill is a factor now. We may see a few flurries tonight. In fact, we could see 2 to 4 centimeters in some parts of the region. Those windy conditions probably coming down a little bit tomorrow. We'll go from 40 to 60 out of the west to a northwest 20 to 40 tomorrow. But still on the cool side, there's going to be a bit of a wind chill. It's 5-6 degree point spread between the temperature and just how cold it feels. Wednesday, flurries and possibly some squalls as we see those winds become more southerly again, thanks to a warm front moving through. A low approaching us from the prairies could bring in some squalls. Some clearing for Thursday, partial clearing, a little milder too, but then we're right back to a chance of mixed precipitation on Friday. So it's on and off with precipitation. Change in wind can make things very, very different in a whole lot of hurry. Tomorrow or on Wednesday, when you see those squalls, in 1 minute it'll be clear, the next minute, whiteout, and that's just the way it is. And accumulation can take place very quickly. 5 degrees is what we had for a high today. Your seasonal norm now is 3. Yeah, that's your average for a daytime high. We had 6 in Belleville, Brockville, 5 in Smiths Falls, 4 in Ottawa and Peterborough, 5 in Oshawa, and 3 in Toronto today. And 2 degrees is where we sit now. West winds at about 24 kilometers per hour, reported at the top of the hour from Norman Rogers Airport. And we're looking at partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies across the region. About 17 millimeters of rain. Yeah, it came down a little heavy at times through the evening and overnight last night. We'll probably find that anything you see tonight likely to be flurries. There's a chance of for us. And I think in the Quinte region, the trajectory of the wind across the Bay of Quinte is just right that you might see a little more, 2 to 4 centimeters accumulation before it ends in the morning. And here's why. We've got this westerly wind coming in, this troughing that's moving across. On an upper level, it's sort of northwest, but on the surface, it's traveling more westerly. So it's picking that moisture up off Lake Ontario and throwing it in our faces in the form of wet flurries and squalls. And we'll see that regenerated again on Wednesday. I guess the snow belt, looking at, off Georgian Bay, looking at a whole lot of snow. They're getting 5, 10, some places 15 centimeters of snow as a result of that flow. We may see a break in between systems. We actually get a little bit of sunshine tomorrow at some point, but then we see Wednesday we start to see this double low move, these lows that are phasing in the north moving through, and this warm front's going to pick up some moisture and bring you that probability of some flurries. Belleville, -2 and a mix of sun and cloud tomorrow. You have that chance of flurries tonight. You could see 2 to 4 centimeters. Wednesday, 1 and some wet flurries. We could actually see some squalls Wednesday as well. Thursday, a high of 6 degrees and a mix of sun and cloud. Brockville rising to -1. I know it's not much of a rise, is it? Cloudy skies tomorrow. I don't think you're going to see the flurries tonight, but you will get your share of mixed precipitation Wednesday. You won't see the squalls so much, but you will see mixed precipitation. This low that's moving through, you're going to sort of feel a lot of the warmer air associated with the low, and so you'll get a mix as opposed to flurries. Thursday, a high 5 and mostly cloudy. Yeah, those temperatures back on the rise again. Smiths Falls, -3 for a high tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Wednesday, +1 with mixed precipitation at 70% probability. And Thursday, rising to 4 degrees and mostly cloudy. Kingston, high -1 tomorrow. You've got some flurries tonight, a centimeter or 2 possibly for us. Could be 2 to 4 centimeters in the Quinte region. Could be heavy in the early morning hours. Wednesday, it's +1 with a good chance of mixed precipitation. There's a risk of some squalls. Thursday, a mix of sun and cloud, rising to 6 degrees. Not bad when your seasonal norm is a 3. 5 on Friday, and again, a good chance of mixed precipitation. For Saturday, though, we put the brakes on the precipitation, a high of 3, which is seasonal, not a bad day. Enjoy that sunshine. Sunday, though, you're back into precipitation again with a high of 2 and up to 6 degrees Monday as the probability of showers pushes through. Now your weather wallpaper.
Weather Wallpaper is brought to you by Christine Geary's Maple Leaf Tours Travel Cruise. Visit mapleleaftours.com to get into the picture.
Juanita Tweedy of Belleville sends this one in on a recent trip to Newburgh. She managed to catch these two fellas scrapping, so to speak. And when she pulled out her camera, they both stopped and posed for the photo. The minute the camera went away, they resumed their Tom and Jerry shenanigans. I won't get into the gruesome details, but the mouse did not fare well in this battle. They never do they?
It was a cat and mouse game for a while.
Yes, but it ended poorly for the mouse.
Well.
Thank you, Juanita, for sending in the photo. If you've got pictures, whether they be humorous ones like this or what's going on in your backyard, weather-related, we'd love to see them. Send them to us at submissions@ckwstv.com.
It's all
sinister look in his eyes.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, it's all fun and games, unless you're the mouse.
Yes.
Bill, your forecast shaping up to be a classic tug of war between fall and winter. It's finally starting to move into our region, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We're getting a little more of the white than the wet, and that will continue to progress that way as we move deeper into closer to winter.
Okay, and we are going that way in the 10-day outlook for sure a little bit later. Thank you, Bill. What is the weather trend in the 10-day outlook, Bill?
Well, just when you think it's going to cool off, temperatures start to rise again. -1 tomorrow, so cool and windy, too. There's going to be a bit of a wind chill. That morning wind chill about a -13 and feeling at best at -1. It's going to feel like a -7. 2 degrees Wednesday, a little better with temperatures, but we get into some mixed precipitation and some squalls off the lake. Thursday, a high 6 and a mix of sun and cloud, mixed precipitation at 70% probability on Friday with a high 5. 3 degrees Saturday for high with a mix of sun and cloud, and that is seasonal. That's where you should be. Sunday, a high 2, mixed precipitation rolling in again at 60% probability. A good chance of showers Monday as we rise to 6, up to 4 degrees. Tuesday, showers could be mixed with flurries as temperatures drop. And then Wednesday and Thursday, highs of 2 again. So, yeah, we see those temperatures up and down, up and down.
And active weather as well over the next 10 days. All right, thanks, Bill. We'll be right back.
Your long-range weather is... You're watching CKWS News at 11.
Well, there goes the front that brought us the showers overnight. It's gone. A little bit of troughing tonight, though, and that's what's bringing in a few flurries. A westerly wind. It may be sort of northwesterly at an upper level, but right along the lakeshore, it seems to be more westerly. It's picking up moisture off the lake, and we're seeing a few flurries as a result of this. Of course, they saw a whole lot more snow in the snow belt, thanks to the lake effect off Georgian Bay. But for us, just a little bit of flurries, maybe a couple centimeters. in some parts of eastern Ontario as a result of that. When you get away from the lake, it's not really a big issue overnight. But this one, this low, and in fact it sort of develops a secondary low here, moving through with this strong warm front, will bring you some flurries, periods of snow, and maybe even some squalls for some of us off of Lake Ontario. So yeah, it could get a little messy on Wednesday. Belleville's high -2 and a mix of sun and cloud tomorrow. Once those overnight flurries end in the morning, they might get heavy at times. You could see about 2 to 4 centimeters before it wraps up in the morning. Wednesday, a high of +1 with some wet flurries. Squalls are possible. Thursday, a high 6 and a mix of sun and cloud. Brockville rising to -1 tomorrow. Cloudy skies, winds at west 20. You might see a trace of a flurry tonight. Not a big deal for you. Wednesday, +1 and an 80% chance of flurries, could be mixed with showers. We are dealing with a warm front, and you may be sort of a little farther east. You're sort of dealing with the warmer sector of the system. Thursday, a high 5 and mostly cloudy. Everybody bumping up to above normal by Thursday. Smiths Falls -3 tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Wednesday, +1 and a good chance of mixed precipitation. Thursday, a high 5 and mostly cloudy. In Kingston, -1's your high and a mix of sun and cloud once those overnight flurries end early morning. Wednesday, it's a high 2 with a good chance of mixed precipitation and a risk of squalls off Lake Ontario. Thursday, it's a high 6 and a mix of sun and cloud. For Friday, a high 5, and we're looking at mixed precipitation again. Rising to a seasonal 3 on Saturday with a mix of sun and cloud. Enjoy. Up to 2 on Sunday as precipitation returns, the mixed variety. And we see more of